And you, Deputy Prime Minister of Ethiopia and Foreign Minister, thank you for being here. How do you see this from your horizon, from Ethiopia and from the African perspective? What role can Africa and Ethiopia play in this multipolar world?
Yeah, thank you very much. Glad to be here in this really prestigious gathering and platform. The contemporary world is emerging. The global geopolitical competitions and the whole dynamism leads to different multiple actors. For that, the middle powers development and middle powers engagement is really becoming a reality. In this regard, when you look at about the powers, we can look at from security perspective, from economic perspective, and from digital capability perspective. So the multiple actors today, some of them may have strong capacity in security areas and others in economy and others also on digital capability and the like. In this regard, today, Africa is a rising continent. Absolutely. With a huge potential and also emerging economies in Africa. As within the South-South cooperation, the evolvement of this dynamism, the emergence of middle powers and the multiple actors, Africa has to play its proper role in the upcoming times. For that, technology capability and economic development, very crucial. And the contemporary world invites for such kind of dynamisms, and Africa has to be ready enough to compete in this landscape. And
do you think Africa is ready?
I think there are different challenges in Africa. The challenge induced from climate change sources, underdevelopment, technological capability problems, skill development, and others, debt burdens, and others. Given all these challenges, there are promising and emerging economies in Africa also. So I think comparing to the previous time, now the continent is rising. Some countries are evolving and able to compete in this global landscape.
Ethiopia has a very important role in Africa. You are the seat of the African Union in Addis Ababa, and the African Commission sits there. And you also recently, as a country, joined BRICS.
BRICS.
Yes, as Professor alluded to. So that gives you a lot of clout as a country, both on the continent, but also as a country. How do you see that? What role can you use these two organizations for to sort of advance global and international cooperation as well? Or is it mainly regional and intercontinental?
Yeah, thank you. It's true. Ethiopia is the founding member of the United Nations and the founding member of African Union, OAU, African Union, and one of the leading countries for the establishment of the African Union, and again, the host. We are proud of that. And again, currently, we joined the BRICS. We're also very happy to be one of the pivotal players in the BRICS community. BRICS is a really emerging platform. Look, the global landscape, the challenge, the competitions, and a lot of problems. And the global setup is not that much responsive to the developing countries, especially for underdeveloped countries and for emerging economies. In this regard, I think the establishment of BRICS is a good opportunity to strengthen multilateralism and again, to have more opportunities for partnership on economic development and related areas. I think BRICS is not a new setup just by shifting from one block to another block. Instead, it's a new initiative and a new establishment to create more access for partnership and to strengthen multilateralism. In this regard, Ethiopia, as we're managing emerging economy with huge demand, I think it is a good opportunity, additional opportunity to have more partnership and more access for economic cooperation and the like. This is very important. Again, the African Union is addressing different issues. For that, beyond the continent, Africa has to play a pivotal role across the globe for multilateralism and in the international arena, on trade, on investment, on other economic activities. So this setup is really a good opportunity within these challenging times and platforms.
Power, let's put it like that, in the world who cared also for other regions. For example, for the Western Balkan countries, also for the countries of North African countries. And this is what I think can also define a superpower. Care for others, but be stable in your values and show that you are a geopolitical player in the world. And I think this is what we have to develop in Europe.
I think to define middle power and the like might have some academic perspective and standard. To me, as I mentioned before, the military capability, economic power and digital power together will lead to that comprehensive capability and position. In this regard, I think there are multiple actors, those who are able to really achieve these three fundamentals together will lead to that power levels. I think we are optimists. In the upcoming times, Africa would be a pivotal power forces in the globe.
I think as a way of helping us understand the middle power conversation, could you say just a word about the deliberations in your country about joining BRIC, and why do I do this? Rather, I mean, what's the advantage for my becoming a? Tell us what's the considerations? Yes.
Yeah, joining BRICS from our point of view, it's a good opportunity. A good opportunity to have more global partners and more emerging platform for that. You know, for Ethiopia, currently managing emerging economies with different challenges, debt burdens, other technological capability challenges and others. We need more partners, and we need more effective and strong multilateral partnership, and that BRICS would create a good opportunity even for bilateral engagements with other developed countries and to strengthen South-South cooperation. Currently, we are not satisfied and happy with the existing institutions like the World Bank and IMF response today. Our economy is demanding and the challenges are a lot. In this regard, having such additional opportunity is really very timely and important to increase our engagement and to address our outstanding problems. These are the rationales behind to join the BRICS. We have really measured expectation from BRICS, and we are also committed to play strong and positive role to be as expected and as planned to address such outstanding challenge for developing countries.
You highlighted the benefits or potential benefits from joining the BRICS. Have you considered any potential costs or unexpected consequences from the decision that you might be able to share with us? Thank you.
We evaluated and we looked at different scenarios, the pros and cons, but joining BRICS today is really a timely and a good opportunity. We're talking about partnership. We're talking about economic partnership and engagement. In this regard, if we move forward as planned and based on the vision and roadmap of the BRICS, that is a good opportunity, and we are committed to move in that way and to exploit that platform potential, and again to play our side also to be as a good membership and a good partners in that platform. It's a good opportunity. The international order has to be fair and reasonable. We don't want to see unipolar, and we don't want to see and encourage this rivalries. Instead, multiple actors who are able to look and address the structural problem of the world, especially the poor societies, underdeveloped countries, is really a very timely and important time. For that, the involvement of multiple actors and the creation of this reasonable and fair globe be very crucial. Instead of looking for one or two or around that players in the globe. That's really the concern of Africa and underdeveloped countries. We'll look for more strong and multiple players to hear the voice of different deprived societies and communities. Thank you.